Okay, y'all, so we are back again in Brickell of Miami, y'all, at the mall. And I came out here to shoot for a different scenery. And I ran into my friend right here. I'm going to let him introduce himself. What's your name?
Thank you. My name is Alejandro.
We have Alejandro here. He says he's from Colombia, you guys. What is Colombia like for you?
Colombia, man. Colombia is awesome. You should go.
What made you come to Miami? Just for vacation?
No, for work.
For work?
Yeah, I think for work.
What type of work you do?
I compose music.
Music?
Yeah, I make music.
What type of music you do?
Urban, reggaeton, trap.
You do rap and you're from Colombia, right?
Like trap.
Trap?
Yes, trap.
Trap music?
Yes.
In Colombia, they do that as well?
Yeah, right now they're making it real, man. I don't know if you heard like singers like Chris R.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, he's the one like managing, you know, the trap in Colombia.
Yeah. Man, that's crazy just hearing like what the culture is like already for you guys. In Colombia, do you guys do a lot of rapping, or is that like the main music base?
Yeah, they do rapping, you know, like sometimes they rap, they also, other people, you know, they're more melodic, they sing, you know. There's different artists, you know.
Have you done music before?
Yeah, of course, yes.
Rap?
It's like, yeah, rap, but it's the sound is trap, you know.
Right. Man, what is Colombia like in general?
Colombia is awesome. Colombia, you eat delicious. You also can meet beautiful women. Yeah, you know, Colombia is nice.
Man, I gotta ask you, man, I know this might sound off the wall, but I know a lot of Americans go to Colombia to explore with the women. What is that like? What is the culture like for that?
What do you mean, like with the women?
Yeah, they go out there and the Americans go over there, they explore, they spend money on the women
you know what happened? You know what happened? This is a fact.
Yeah.
Women in Colombia, the ones that look like, you know, like they don't do anything.
Yeah.
Like angels, is because they don't work in Colombia. They work here. They come here to work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What type of work do they do?
You know.
Do you guys indulge in those experiences with them, or is that more of a tourist thing? Not you personally, but just the general people.
No, I know a lot of people that do it, you know, like they usually pay for, you know.
Right. Man, what other reasons are there to come to Colombia though outside of that? Like, what are some of the biggest tourist things or some of the most things that we don't get to see as Americans?
There's a lot of things, you know, like, especially if you want to go to the beach, you wanna, you know, Cartagena, San Andres, Santa Marta, but if you wanna go like you wanna feel the environment, you know, like parties, all that stuff, Medellin is the best place.
Do you feel like Miami compares?
Yeah, Medellin is like the new Miami, the Miami from Latin America.
Right. So you would move out here?
Tell me?
Would you move out here?
No.
Why not?
No, I'm really happy in Medellin, man. I love Medellin.
You like Colombia a lot?
Yeah, I come here, you know, for not too much long. Like I stay 5-7 days.
Right.
10 days, but not too much.
What do you think the process is for somebody to move from Colombia to here? Is it a lot?
Of course, man. Like, imagine you leaving your family, imagine you leaving, you know, your friends, your routine.
Facts.
So, but you know, human beings, they can adapt themselves to anything, you know.
Right.
With time.
You have kids?
No, I do not. I'm 19, bro.
19?
Yeah, I'm 19.
And you're doing music?
Yeah.
And you're traveling to Miami and everything like that?
Yeah, I'm 19.
What's that like?
Nice.
So you're pretty successful with music then if you're able to travel to Miami from it.
I manage, right now I'm managing one artist, and my artist is 15 years old.
Your artist is 15? Is he popular?
Yeah, man, he's making it real with the trap.
He's making
Colombia,
it,
yes.
He's popular in Colombia?
Yeah, in Medellin, especially in Medellin.
Is he coming out here anytime soon?
I want him to come, he doesn't have the visa, but I want him to come, of course.
How hard is it to obtain a visa card from Colombia to these places?
With an artist, it's easier, but the artist has to, like, you know, he has to sign like a contract here in for example, if it's a show in Miami, with the businessmen that are like making the show, you know?
Right. So as long as he comes out here and he's proving that he's doing
Yeah.
work, then he can
Exactly, yeah.
freely parlay.
Yeah, it's easier that way.
What are some of the things that you've done out here so far in Miami?
In Miami, what do you mean, like in my job or?
Not just in general. Like, have you went to the beach or anything? Have you shopped? Like, what are you?
Yeah, every time I come here, I have family that lives here, you know?
Right.
My family is Latina, but I have a lot of family here.
Facts.
We usually go to the beach, we usually, yeah.
What other places do you like to travel outside of Miami?
New York is nice.
New York is nice?
Yeah, New York is nice. Los Angeles.
What do you do in New York? The same things? Do you do music and stuff out there?
No, I haven't done music in New York.
Haven't done music in New
I
York?
went to New York like for a family trip.
Facts. What are some of the challenges in Colombia that you feel like you face that are kind of adverse compared to here?
You know what? Like women here are more like quiet. They're more, I don't know if they're shy, but it's harder like to talk to them, you know?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And sometimes I don't know. In Colombia it's easier. For me, I don't know why.
So you can approach a woman and she's kind of more open to you in Colombia.
Yeah, in Colombia people are more open, you know?
Versus out here, they're kind of like more, they don't want
like,
to talk or...
Yeah, they're in their thing, you know, like...
Do you think it's because of the certain city that we're in right now, or do you think that's the whole America?
I mean, that's the culture, you know, that's more of the culture.
What do you think about people saying the statement of the American dream is to come out here and make $100,000 and buy a house and stuff like that? What do you feel about that, being from where you're from?
Well, it's not the place where you're from. That's not like part of the culture. That's just like the education that you got.
Uh-huh.
Not even from the school. It's like from life, you know.
Uh-huh.
So what life has taught me. Like I'm only 19, but I know that it's better to chase your own thing, not what everyone does, you know.
What did you want to be as a kid?
As a kid, I'm still a kid. I wanted to be a businessman, and I am a businessman.
I believe it. You
Yeah.
definitely seem very intelligent and seem like you're on game about a lot of things, especially the way you speak about women just kind of being more open and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's...
It's not more like, oh, you want sexual attention or nothing. It's just more like, oh, I come out here, I try to talk to them and they're nervous or whatever.
It's not about, I just like talk to them and see what happens, you know, but I don't care about rejection, because rejection is something that is always going to happen in life.
Right.
So I just talk and whatever.
Do you have a girlfriend now?
Something like that, you know.
Confusing, a little.
It's not confusing, like,
Do you plan on coming out here and trying to find a girlfriend?
I want a girlfriend in every place I go to.
What's your favorite city so far?
Miami, Medellin.
Who was the other one?
Medellin. I've never been to Dubai, but I wanna be in I've seen pictures of Dubai, videos.
Right.
I wanna go there.
Dubai would probably be great.
I haven't been there. I wanna be there. Yeah.
When do you plan on going?
I don't know.
What do you feel like?
I just know I want to go.
What do you feel like the next step in life is for you right now?
My next step. Right now, I'm also making a company with some friends, and it's a security company.
Security company?
Yeah, we're bringing cars from here to Medellin.
What made you come up with that idea? Did you see somebody else do it, or did you just kind of say, man, this is prosperous for us?
Oh, of course, I saw a lot of like companies that did it, and I like that, you know.
Facts. Man, what jobs do you guys have in Colombia? Like, is it harder to work out there, or is it kind of like, oh, we have resources and everything?
No, in Miami, Los Angeles, here in the United States, it's better, like for someone like to work.
Right.
Here you can get more money. Here they pay the hour. Colombia is not like that.
I saw you come over here with your friend that's recording us. Who is that to you?
That's my dad.
That's your father?
Yeah, it's my father.
You guys travel together a lot?
Yeah.
Does he indulge?
He's also a businessman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like traveling with him. I like going. You know, he with the music. He has always been there with me. You know, like he's.
Facts.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be able to take trips with your father and be able to like spend time with him? It's amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing, man. Like,
What do you guys do together?
we also do business. He's also part of that business. We also loan money.
Uh huh.
I loan money with him.
You loan money with him. What are the top 3 biggest companies you loan money to?
You know, we like not to companies, to people. You know.
Okay. What is the most you have loaned to somebody?
Maybe en pesos. En pesos más o menos 500 millones de pesos. 500 million pesos.
5 million pesos?
No, 500 million pesos.
500 million pesos, you guys, is the biggest amount that he has loaned to somebody. How do you accumulate something like that to be able to loan
not
it?
only with me, I do it with my dad.
Right. How are you guys able to do that though?
We make like I don't know how to say it, retroventa. So that means that person, if that person has a property and he wants to, and we're gonna loan him money,
Right.
we're gonna put that property in our name.
Okay.
You see, until that person pays us, and he has like a certain time.
Right. What is the most you have made back after a loan? Like, what was the biggest profit that you made after doing a loan to somebody individually?
Like, I don't know how many, but we have made a lot. Like,
Made a lot off of it though. How much do you think you guys have made within a year before?
I don't know, man. Like, but a lot.
A lot?
Yes. That gives a lot of money.
That is great to hear,
It's a
man.
business. Everyone can do it. Everyone.
Everybody can do it. I was just about to ask you, what is your advice to anybody out here in order to start a business and become something great in life?
Sometimes there's a lot of I consider myself as someone that is intelligent, but that's not the most important thing. The most important thing is trying, acting, you know, take action. You gotta take action and see what happens. Maybe you can fail, but you can try again, you know.
If somebody wanted to get in contact with you in order to get a loan or just get some business advice, where would we reach you at?
Oh, here in the United States, this not advice. I haven't done it, but I'm gonna do it. You know, that's the idea. Is to start like putting a down payment for a property, and then rent it, and then do the same thing with more properties.
Right. My boy is basically saying if you guys invest into a property, that you can basically flip it and actually make more profit that way and end up in the same position he is and do the same thing.
Yeah.
How much do you like doing this job that you have now, or career, or what do you consider this like? Is this a job for you, or is this more like a hobby?
The music is for a hobby. Yeah, true.
The music is a hobby?
Yeah, I like making music. I like writing, so I write for fun.
Oh, you can write as well?
That's what I do. I write.
Okay.
Like I can sing, you know, but I'm not a singer. I write. I compose music.
Okay. All the time I thought that you did beats.
No, I'm not a producer.
Okay.
That's but I work with a lot of producers.
Right. What is education in Colombia like for you?
Well, the education is nice. You know, I right now I am in the university. I am in a virtual university called CEIPA. That's in Medellin. And for example, in Colombia, there's no college, as I told you.
Right. So you have to come out here in order to get that that college experience and everything like that, right?
It's not like that, you know. Like Colombia, you do school, and then you do university, and then you're out.
Right. Okay. How much longer do you have in school in general?
In school? What do you mean? Like
you're still in college?
I mean university.
Oh, okay.
Because in Colombia there's no college.
Okay. So when you get done with school and everything of that sort, what are your plans after that? What do you plan to do after that?
I was already making, you know, when I was in school, I was already making parties. I used to do parties, 800 people to 2,000 people come, you know.
Right.
I used to do parties.
Okay, cool. Well, y'all, he gave us the gems. He told us what he was doing with his life at an early age and everything like that. Anything else you want to tell the camera before we get out of here?
Okay, I really want to give advice to young people like me, kids also. If you see your friend going to parties and you know, just leave him. And if he wants you to go with them, you know, like, or to lose time instead of letting you do what you're supposed to do, then he's not a friend. That's what I usually say, you know.
Man, that's great advice, man. Anything can happen. You leave your drink behind, somebody can put something in it. You might not know what he's got going on. Somebody might try to rob him. Always stay with your friends. Make sure that they're good. I'm gonna let him out of the chair on that note, y'all. Y'all come look at us at $1 Million Cuts episodes on YouTube, Slim Millions on Instagram.